Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Rick, NJP Trains, actually. Today we're going to look at actually repairing the live stream route, part 1, working around the Riverbend area, and bringing the live stream route back to life. And we did this on a recent live stream, so live stream audio, take it away. There we go. We are in Riverbend. Hello. And look, no tracks. Look, you can tell. This is what used to be a thriving yard right there. Yeah, I'm so lost. I don't even know where is what, where what is. I don't even know how to talk. So, yeah, this is what used to be the Riverbend yard. It's gone. And I did delete all the spline points. When I deleted missing assets, it did delete those. I've been in here, I'm going to admit to you guys, I've been in here playing around a little bit earlier. I replaced this bridge with the Ashtoe Bridge, which looks a lot better than the old one. If you guys look back at the older videos, you'll see what I'm talking about there. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the way the track is. It comes in as double track, and the bridge has remained. So well, there's that. And like I said, so far this is actually looking pretty good out through here as far as the track itself goes. And this is where it goes down to single track. And, yeah, this is kind of the effect I was looking for here. Brighten that up just a little bit more. And again, the reason the ballast is so wide here is because this used to be all double track along here, and I'm replacing it all with single track. I put a lot more single track on here than what it had originally. This way, when or if the tracks disappear on me again, I'll only have to replace one track instead of trying to replace two of them. This little area here is kind of cool. I kind of almost accidentally created this area, and some reason I was goofing around in here, and I found somewhere I started raising the texture up. It's like, you know what? This would be a cool little place to have a pulling off. Pull off the main road, have a little like a little fishing area back in here or something. And yeah, this was one of those, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident. Here, so what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to just take the passenger line and run it down through here. Remember, this was the bypass for the passenger trains. And this is where the live stream audio is going to drop off for a little bit, and I'm going to take over on voiceover. Hey, I'm Rick once again, and we're laying down the track at the station. As you can see, we put on the station track, but it was backwards, so I had to flip it around and slide it into position. We replaced the platform with a whole different one without the ramps on the end of it. I thought it was a little bit more appropriate for the station, and look how close I got that just by guesswork. Not bad. Okay, we're extending the tracks out now to the grade crossing, put in a TRC crossing in there, even though TRCs don't work with this. Got the road kind of okay, but we'll straighten that out a little bit later on. Moving along down the line, bring the track to the next phase of construction, the next grade crossing here, of course. And let's connectify that, and we'll go just a little bit beyond and get everything all attached in here and lay down some boards on here. I think it looks better this way. So now we're going to move on to building the yard lead. This is what leads up into the Riverbend yard, and kind of getting everything. I'm trying to remember exactly how I had this set up as we're going here, and fortunately there's a lot of areas that are cleared off. It's not going to be 100% exactly accurate, but it's going to be very, very close to it. So it's going to definitely be Riverbend. There's going to be no doubt in your mind whatsoever when you look at this that this is Riverbend. And now we're going to go at least get started on the yard ladder track here and get that laid out just right, and that looks pretty good. That does look really nice. Out at the east end of the yard here, same thing going on, and I took a vote on the live stream as to what we wanted to do, if we wanted to work on the main line or if we wanted to work on the yard, and well, here's the results of it. Say yard, so it looks like the majority rules on this. We're going to rebuild the Riverbend yard. So let's go to the east end of the yard and get these tracks put together. All right, just a few more seconds of voiceover here as we get started on the east end of the yard here. This is going to be the yard lead and refueling track. And you're going to see in a couple of minutes here, we're going to jump into Surveyor 2.0. I'm going to show you something that just blew my mind. It was, and I knew it was part of Surveyor 2.0, but it was the first time I actually used that particular feature, and it was pretty darn cool. So I'm going to just turn it over to the live stream audio and talk you guys through it. So what happens if I go to Surveyor 2.0 and try a marquee selection? Let's grab all of this stuff. Look at this. Yes. I think. Oh, that is so awesome. Yes. Except I grabbed the... Where'd that caboose come from? Was that caboose always there? Well, that's okay. We can fix that. I can fix the caboose thing, but yes, I just moved the entire fueling facility all in one shot. Freaking awesome, man. There. That looks a whole lot simpler than what I had in there before, I think. And I think I like it better. And once again, we're going to go back into voiceover here as we go into the high-speed footage here. As I didn't think you wanted to sit through the tedium of watching me in real time building the yard here. You guys watched that on the live stream the other night. So here we are, just laying down the tracks. We got the ladder tracks down, and now we're just laying on the actual yard tracks themselves. It's gonna be another 7-track yard. I was contemplating between 7 and 8, and I think I'm just gonna stick with the original 7 tracks on this because. And there we go. And now we're attaching everything, getting all put together. The yard is starting to look like Riverbend once again, and I couldn't be happier. Well, I could be happier if it hadn't happened in the first place, but it did, and I can't make it not happen. So this is the best we can do, and in some ways, I think it looks better. But it's Riverbend, no doubt about it, as the shots tend to show you here. Zooming back and forth up and down the yard here, putting all the pieces together, and now we're attaching the ladder track to the yard tracks, and then we'll be cutting off the tail tracks, deleting those so they're not in the way. And Trains has an annoying habit of leaving these orphaned turnout machines or turnout switch stands, so you got to take those out manually. I don't know why it doesn't take them out automatically, but it doesn't, so just something we have to deal with here. What I'm doing here is going to flip the turnout machines or the levers to the outside of the ladder tracks. This seems to make a little more sense to me to have them out there than to have them in between the rails like that. So got them done on the west end, and we're going to go up to the east end and do the same thing again. I'm eventually going to switch these back over to the Milwaukee Road ones, the MILW ones that I had in there before. But for right now, we're just going to stick with the default ones. I'm just happy to have this thing up and running. So I'm going to turn it back over to the live stream for a couple of minutes here. Oh, guys, this is the Riverbend that we came to know and love. Just for hoots and giggles. ATSF unit diesel. What does this look like? Oh, well, just a few tank cars. Well, let's, I don't know, see if it works. First train to run on the new tracks here, guys, and you guys are witnessing it. Could have picked a better sounding engine than that, but oh well. Okay, I'm going to try doing something that you should never do with tank cars, ever. Well, they're not derailing anyway. Boy, I really sent those ones flying. Oh, man. Well, Riverbend is working, guys. It's nice. Consists in here. CSX local freight. Let's see what he's got going on. Well, oh, there they are. I was going to say we have some incomplete units on this one, but it's there. A few hours ago, I would have never thought we would have had trains running in Riverbend Yard. Even an hour ago. It took us about an hour to rebuild this yard. Yes, the tracking camera's still working. Out bloody standing. That's so cool. I want to get rid of these. I think it's Control... There we go. Control H does that, by the way. Control H will turn those on and off. Staying with the 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. It should switch to the next camera automatically, if they're still working. Now, if we had the main line connected to Mooncrest, we could run all the way out. Look at that, it switched automatically. I love it. You guys have no idea how really superly glad this is making me to see this live stream route coming back alive. 24 hours, hell, even 12 hours ago, I didn't think I'd be running a train on this thing right now, but I am. I'm just, yeah. I just had to do that. Love these trackside cameras. John Rizzo, you are the one to turn me on to these things. All the credit goes to you for that one, man. Thank you so much for showing me how those work. That was a game changer for me. Oh, this is beautiful. Those billboard trees in the background gotta go, but other than that, this is... I don't know what that flashing light was all about. Did you see that? Must be some rail fans over there taking snapshots. Well, we're going to run out of track here real soon, unfortunately. Let's back it up a little bit. Oh, look at that. The crossing, even though the gates aren't actually working, the cars are stopping. Okay, we need to stop this train like right now, because we're out of track right here. Oh, yes. This is good. All right. Okay, she's tied down for the night. We're good. Look what we did here, guys. Look what we did. I think you guys made the right choice on getting the Riverbend Yard back up and running again. Yeah, we have a lot to do here, but fortunately, see where my arrow is going north from here? Everything from here to here is intact. Everything in here is still fully intact and ready to roll. So it's not so bad. Now we got another yard we got to build over here in Lakewood West, and we got to get all these main lines connected, but we're going to get this done. This is going to happen, guys. So let's jump out of this, and we're going to exit survey. We are going to save the living daylights out of this because we made some serious good progress tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging in here with me. You know, we've had a great live stream here tonight. And as we fade off the audio from the actual live stream itself, I want to once again thank you guys for all the inspiration and the ideas that we came up with both during this video and over time with the live stream route. This is as much you guys' route as it is mine, like I said before. So I really appreciate that. And really thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate that. This is the first part of probably several that are going to come out as far as reviving and replacing certain assets and tracks and stuff on the live stream route. And then we can get back to expanding it again too. So there's definitely some growth plans in the works. So stick around for that if you dare. In the meantime, we're going to get this thing put back together and make it as good as it was before, if not even better. So I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Time for me to get out of here and go hit the snore shelf. Big busy week ahead of me again. So I will talk to you guys again soon. And as always, until we talk again, whatever it is in life you do, keep on doing what it is you do.